Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And today, we're going to be doing a very exciting video, Top 5 It Ends With Us Quotes That Will Change Your Life, Colleen Hoover. This was one of my most requested videos, so I'm very excited to bring it to you guys. For those who haven't read the book, trigger warning. This video contains spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, then turn back now. But if you have already read the book or you don't mind spoilers, then let's get into the video. Number 1 is, being deeply loved by someone gives you a sense of belonging, acceptance, and worth. Don't ever let someone make you feel like you don't deserve that kind of love. Now, this quote can be interpreted in many different ways, but for me, it really resonated when Lily was talking about her grandfather. Even though he had passed away, she still felt his love and the sense of belonging from him. And it made her realize that no matter what, she will always be worthy of love. This also ties in with Ryle because even though he did wrong, Lily still sees the good in him and tries to work through their issues. Number 2 is, you can't force someone to love you, and sometimes letting them go is the only way to make them see what they're missing. At this point in the story, Lily is finally starting to wake up to Ryle's abusive behavior. She begins to see that he isn't the man that she fell in love with anymore, and that he has changed. With the help of her friends, she starts to take steps back from the relationship and tries to focus on herself again. But this doesn't mean that she stops loving him. She still loves him, but she knows that she deserves more than what he can give her. Number 3 is, healing from emotional scars takes a lot longer than healing from physical scars. This quote is so true, especially with the current events happening around the world right now. We are constantly bombarded with news and images that can be upsetting, and it can take a toll on our mental health if we aren't careful. It's important to take time for ourselves to heal and recover from the emotional scars that we've sustained. This is something that Lily struggles with throughout the book. She has been through a lot of trauma in her past, and it has left her with a lot of emotional scars. It takes her a while to learn how to cope with her emotions and to trust others again. But eventually she does, and she finds happiness. Number 4 is, sometimes the hardest part about letting go is not wanting to forget. This is a very powerful quote that really resonated with me. As someone who has struggled with holding on to grudges and negative feelings, I know firsthand how difficult it can be to let go. We may think that we're doing it for ourselves, but in reality, we're doing it for the people who have hurt us. We don't want them to win. We don't want them to know that they hurt us. But in the end, it's only hurting us. It's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes and everyone deserves a second chance. Of course, there are some people who don't deserve your forgiveness, but most people do. It's not always easy, but it's important to try. Lily learns this lesson the hard way when she loses sight in one eye because of Ryle. But she eventually comes to understand that he wasn't always bad and that he made a mistake. She forgives him and moves on with her life. And number 5 is, never apologize for being too much for someone. The wrong person simply can't carry your load. This is such a freeing quote. We live in a society where we are constantly apologizing for everything. But we need to remember that it's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to walk away. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't owe anyone an apology. This is something that Lily learns throughout the book. She starts out as someone who is always apologizing, even when she doesn't need to. But she eventually grows out of this habit and becomes more assertive. She stands up for herself and doesn't let anyone push her around. This is a huge character development for her, and it's one of the things that makes her so admirable. So, there you have it, my top 5 favorite quotes from It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. If you have read the book, then let me know your favorite quote in the comments below. And if you haven't read the book yet, then I highly recommend it. It's a great story with amazing characters, and it will definitely keep you on the edge of your seat. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.